I'm excited to hit you guys with the 5th episode of this new content series that I created. And for those that have consumed all of them so far, I'm extremely thankful for such an amazing community. This week I had a number of content pieces that made me stop the infinite scroll. Some of them surround Thanksgiving, which if you're watching this before the holiday, I do want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. But there are a few other non-Thanksgiving things that I believe you guys will enjoy hearing about. While this collection of article highlights will stay relatively within the total surface area of turkey that I plan on consuming this Thanksgiving of my normal subject matter, I do from time to time throw in some variety, and that's because even a traditional meal like Thanksgiving needs to be changed up in a year like 2020. Well, I know you're busy, I'm busy, so let's not waste any more time. Here is the 5 most interesting pieces of content that I've consumed over this last week. First one is a Thanksgiving themed one, and it surrounds the introduction of the most 2020 Thanksgiving main dish, which is frozen turkey meat nuggets. Is your Thanksgiving looking more like lazy giving if you are one of the many choosing to opt out of a traditional big Thanksgiving feast this year, but still wanting turkey? Perdue Farms has you covered with its new product called Thanks Nuggets. The century-old poultry giant is launching a convenient-sized main course tailor-made for a 2020 Thanksgiving feast. There's a huge reason for the frozen turkey meat nuggets innovation, and that stems from turkey producers scrambling to find usage for oversupply in the market. In a normal year, about 46 million turkeys are eaten around Thanksgiving, but this year, turkey producers fear sales will take a huge hit as consumers want smaller birds for the COVID-19 right-sized holiday celebrations in 2020. Perdue Farms Thanks Nuggets might be the perfect solution for consumers looking for that right-sized holiday feast and for producers not wanting turkey meat to go to waste this year. It's probably safe to say this isn't going to be the last Thanksgiving during which consumers can buy frozen turkey nuggets. In fact, turkey producers unable to sell their birds this year might jump on Perdue Farms' idea and try to make frozen turkey nuggets as ubiquitous as those from chicken. After all, nuggets are something consumers like to gobble up all year round. To piggyback off of that Thanksgiving piece of content, also wanted to mention around a unique marketing idea that pairs flow with offering insurance to your Thanksgiving dinner. Whole Foods and Progressive Insurance are teaming up to ensure consumers have a successful Thanksgiving meal by providing insurance in case home cooks misstep while preparing holiday feasts. The Turkey Protection Plan offers consumers a post-Thanksgiving $35 gift card from Whole Foods Market in the event of an undercooked, overcooked, burnt, or dry turkey on the American holiday. With less travel and smaller get-togethers anticipated, Whole Foods is betting on a heightened anxiety about the Thanksgiving meal, particularly among first-time cooks and hosts. Whole Foods will also provide tips for buying and preparing the traditional bird and helpful tools for overwhelmed consumers. With Thanksgiving being particularly stressful this year with the pandemic limiting large gatherings, marketers are looking to ramp up ways to make the holiday easier on consumers, and the lighthearted insurance plan and associated digital video ad delivers some comedic relief. As you may or may not know, Butterball has had the turkey talk line for the last 39 years, where home cooks can call in to get helpful advice on making the best Thanksgiving dinner possible. My only hope is that Progressive and Whole Foods capture all the great user-generated content from home chefs sharing their turkey fails, so it can be later repurposed in hilarious follow-up campaigns. Now, shifting away from Thanksgiving dinner towards something completely different. This one is around the chance that you're going to be able to invest in the Metaverse. If you're scratching your head at what a metaverse is, it's a term coined by author Neil Stephenson in the 1992 science fiction book Snow Crash, where humans represented as avatars interact in a 3D world. Essentially, the metaverse will be a bridge of sorts between the physical world, a digital mirror of the physical world, and a digital world built by human imagination. Metaverses create full worlds that do not stop whether you are in them or out of them. This allows for more realistic versions of what we now think of as virtual reality experiences. If you've seen the movie Ready Player One, that's a relatable way to understand what I'm talking about. The company behind the hit game Roblox is going public after soaring use during the pandemic. The company now has more than 31 million daily users, which have spent an average of 2.6 hours per day in the game this year. While Roblox has been around since 2004, the game's popularity nearly doubled over the last 9 months as it's provided a social space where its players can hang out while stuck inside. Roblox allows users to create experiences and games that they can then share with other people. That means there's no singular Roblox title that everyone is playing. You can simply jump in and pretend to be a bee, or work in a pizza place, or hang out at a resort. Roblox makes money when these games offer in-app purchases, and it gets a cut of the sales of the in-app currency Robux. More than 18 million of these experiences have now been created inside the game. The metaverse is not just for commercial opportunities. As we evolve towards living in both the real world and the digital one, the metaverse offers a key advantage: accessibility. People unable to travel will be able to engage virtually. The metaverse could make it possible for them to go where they might not have gone and access communities they never could have reached. It is critical to pay attention to these mind-bending and evolving applications. The metaverse transformation is global, and it will impact us all. The fourth piece of content that I found extremely interesting I want to share with you guys is around how Jack Owoc has broken up with PepsiCo. In Jack Owoc's famous words,
"And remember, if you ain't banging, you ain't hanging."
Well, it looks like PepsiCo isn't putting out because Bang Energy is attempting to terminate its exclusive distribution partnership with PepsiCo. Bang Energy released a statement that explained PepsiCo received notice of termination as its exclusive distributor on October 23rd, citing multiple issues and concerns regarding PepsiCo's performance. CEO Jack Owoc stated, "We sincerely expected PepsiCo to execute at an even higher level based on their enormous resources and promises. Unfortunately, we were wrong. PepsiCo, you are fired." The distribution partnership between the two companies began in April of this year, and it's important to note that the contract length is 3.5 years, ending in October of 2023. PepsiCo said it would fulfill its commitment under the deal while also defending and enforcing our exclusive rights granted in the agreement. While it's uncertain exactly what multiple issues and concerns led to the abrupt breakup, PepsiCo said it was disappointed by Bang Energy's decisions, especially given what they describe as rapid success in significantly expanding the presence and availability of Bang Energy drinks. October Nielsen data seems to refute this claim, as Bang Energy sales were down 3% from the previous 12-week period. My take is that PepsiCo already had its hands full with the $3.85 billion deal to buy Rockstar Energy a month before this partnership with Bang Energy. And Bang Energy likely has concerns with PepsiCo's performance, as it perceives PepsiCo is devoting too much time to rebuilding the Rockstar brand equity to ensure quicker ROI on its acquisition. This is causing PepsiCo to be less aggressive compared to the Bang Energy internal DSD teams and previous independent DSD distributor network. This likely gets messy publicly and privately as the months roll on, so stay tuned to my social media networks if you want to stay the most up to date. The last piece of content that I wanted to share with you guys is around how Oreo takes some inspiration from Nike. Nike ID, or what they now call Nike by You, was ahead of its time when the company launched it in 1999, allowing you to customize select Nike footwear. It brought mass customization to the public in a way they hadn't seen it before. Mondelez's Oreo brand is now letting people order customized versions of the sandwich cookies with its Oreo ID experience. The Oreo ID experience brings a new level of personalization to the cookie brand while opening another direct sales channel to consumers. Oreo can gather data about customers who buy the personalized products and use the information to gain greater insights into the buying habits for future marketing. Oreo also can increase its per unit profitability with the value-added service, instead of seeking to boost sales through promotions and discounts on regular products that squeeze margins. Oreo's customized cookie offer comes as more marketers develop personalized products in response to growing consumer demand. While the term personalization describes the process of customizing advertising messages to target audiences, it also can apply to making individualized consumer products at scale. Consumers are willing to pay, on average, 25% more for personalized products or services, and 80% said they're more likely to do business with a company that provides personalized experiences. This latest product offering comes as parent company Mondelez forecasts sustained demand for its snack products, which has seen a jump in sales as consumers stock their pantries with comfort foods from familiar brands during the pandemic's onset. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's list. But more importantly, I'd love to hear about what you found most interesting in the mountains of content that you consumed. So be sure to comment below or reach out to me on any of my social media networks. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to help support me, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button on this video. If this is the first time you've been introduced to my videos, would love for you guys to be a part of my community by subscribing to my channel. I upload several videos just like this weekly. And if you guys want to connect further outside of this platform, I do include all of my social media links down below. I just want to thank you guys again for your time. Hopefully I gave you value in return, and we'll see you guys on the next video.